Motorcycles, they're my love that'll never go away.
There's just a lot of freedom.
I just absolutely love riding. My whole theory is straight lines for a delivery truck, not for a motorcycle.
It's my passion. It's where I get my head straight.
Motorcycle riding was something I did long before I started racing boats. I had a mini bike and I had a track in my backyard and I went around and around thousands and thousands of times.
Even if it's just riding home from work, just riding. Everybody loves to ride. I love being a pilot. Flying it's extraordinary, just being in the air and helping out the ground troops.
My earliest memory as a child was I wanted to be a race driver.
Here comes Hanauer. They both pour on the power. Pour on the nitrogen.
I wanted to be a successful race driver so bad, I left no stone unturned.
And Hanauer moves into first.
I love rugby. I fell in love with it the first day I showed up to practice. I started, and I've never wanted to quit.
We're trying to hit each other as hard as we can.
You know, you're out there trying to learn your plays.
You're trying to not get hit.
Training is everything.
Well, training and consistent and repeated training is what helps you improve and helps you excel at what you do.
I would just run the boat and try different things, practice and practice. And then as I became a professional, well, that never ended.
You never quit training.
That's a good missile.
We have simulators that we can train in, and we have classes that we have to attend. And it's just a constant, it really is.
We practice in season twice a week.
In practice, you wanna try and replicate what you're gonna do in an actual game.
Like playing chess, you know, you're out there trying to learn your plays and figure out what you need to do to beat that opponent.
I was always asking everybody from my crew chief to the truck driver, you know, what did you see that you think I can do differently? I can do better.
Me riding a motorcycle, it's really on par with flying.
Riding's kind of an art. And every time you ride, you can do it better, you can learn something new.
I would say initially learning to hover was interesting because you're just learning about the helicopter itself, and then they tell you you have the controls, and then it's you doing it.
Motorcycles are a unique vehicle. Just like a boat, a helicopter, a car, it's hard to jump on a unique vehicle with no training. And the challenge with motorcycling is, unlike a car, for example, you don't have the protection of an airbag or a roll cage or a seat belt. And so any mistake you make is much more severe.
Training is everything.
A lot of times you're not consciously thinking, you want it to be intuitive.
You know that your skills are at that level where if something comes up out of the blue, that you're gonna know what to do. You're just gonna react instead of have to think and react.
Training is everything because you want to get to the point in your career where everything you've learned training-wise, it's an instinct.
Keep doing it, keep practicing so it becomes automatic, muscle memory.
You go and practice shooting baskets over and over again if you play basketball. You go catch a ball over and over again if you're going to play baseball.
I think anything that takes physical and mental skill requires training if you want to do it well.
And I think that we really all should be looking at it as a sport where we are always encouraging ourselves to improve our skills and become better.
For all kinds of reasons. One reason is it increases your enjoyment of riding.
It's totally more fun. It's totally more fun. The better technique you have, yeah, it's safer, but you can also get more out of you and more out of your bike.
Motorcycles, well, you're vulnerable. You're very, very, very vulnerable on a motorcycle. You need to be working on your game.
I was on my way to work one morning and it was a little overcast. And I was taking a corner a little too quick and I hit a wet spot and I ended up high-siding and getting thrown off
thrown over the front of the bike, and I hit a guardrail doing about 40. I broke my spine, my collarbone, left me paralyzed from the waist down.
A common belief is that what causes motorcycle accidents are car drivers not being careful, not looking out for motorcyclists. And a large percentage of motorcyclists are killed by motorcyclists because we go too fast into a corner. We don't have the skills to handle a bad situation.
You never quit training. The best advice I would give to anybody, whether you're a new rider, whether you're an experienced rider, is don't get overconfident. Because the moment you do, you leave yourself open for things to happen.
That's the difference between an accident and being safe.
I love riding. It's a dangerous sport. I want the best chance I have to be able to come home to my family and then to ride some more.
Every minute you could be on a bike, I was on it and I loved it, so pretty much no better feeling.
Oh, I love it. I still love it. I'd ride now if I could.